Phone call from the Adamastic Consulting marketing team, and I have two guests with me today. Mr. Arun on my left side, who is the manager of cloud solutions at Redington, and on my right side, I have Mr. Samir, who is the chief editor of Startup Reporter. He runs his own company. I would be asking my first question to Mr. Arun. So my question to Mr. Arun would be, how was your experience being part of this today's event, CIO meeting organized by Adamas Tech Consulting in collaboration with Redington and AWS? So your thoughts?
So I think this is a great event, I would say, because I can see that CIOs, CTOs, and the decision makers from different organizations, from different industries have been, joined here, and we actually understood their pain points, and we also explained them that how Reddington, Admas, AWS can help them to address those issues and actually solve their business problem and help them to accelerate in their business. So I think this is a great event, and definitely I think great outcomes will be coming up.
My next question to Mr. Arun would be, how do you see Adamas Tech Consulting and Redington partnership so far on the way, and the journey in the future as well from your side?
So as a Reddington, we have hundreds of thousands of partners in
Right.
our ecosystem. But I would say that what I have noticed for Atmos Tech, that you are focusing on the key pain points of the customer. Like you're focusing on the Gen AI, which is the market trend as of now. And there are lots of companies who want to adopt Gen AI. There are lots of companies who want to modernize their workload so that they can use most of the cloud native services, and they can get benefit out of that so that they can accelerate their business. So I think you are on this spot, you are doing that, and definitely I think this will help Advanced Tech to reach most of the customers and help the customers, and the domestic success will be a byproduct. Once we will solve the problem of the customer, definitely we will grow. So yeah, I think it's a great experience till now, and I hope lots of things in future coming up.
Thanks for your wonderful words. You see, partners like Adamas Tech Consulting of Redingtons are complementing Redington and together driving the business and serving customers' requirement in the upcoming future.
So see, Redington is a technology distributor, right? We don't go to customer directly. We are actually enabler, right? We are enabling our partners so that our partners can solve the problems of the customer. And as I mentioned earlier, like you at Damastic are like doing great. You are basically adopting the latest technology, because I think there are certain partners who are adopting slow, but you are ahead in the journey. So I think definitely the way you are trying to help the customer, the way you are trying to identify the pain points of the customer, like agility, adoption of the modernizations, like modern services of AWS, and adoption of Gen AI, right? So I think yes, you are doing great, and I see a bright future together. Yep.
Thank you. I would like to now hand over this platform to Mr. Samir, who is the chief editor of Startup Reporter, for him to ask some question to Mr. Arun from Redington.
Hi, Arun. So precisely, there is a lot of threat about in between the mid-scale companies. One of the greatest challenge in India is that SMEs and MSMEs companies are still very skeptical about adopting the new technology. What are your thoughts about that? Why they are not easily convinced or ready to go with the new technology trends?
So you are absolutely right, actually, because we have seen that also in the market. The biggest blocker, which I would see, that is the fear of unknown, because all the technologies are changing very fast in the market. You can see, right? 3 4 years back, we have never heard about these kind of Gen AI tools, but now there are hundreds and thousands of tool available in the market. So market is changing very fast, and there is a fear of unknown always. So that is why partners like Admastek, Redington, AWS come in the picture. We always suggest the customer to go with testing phase first, that we call proof of concept, POC. So in that phase, they don't need to spend anything. Actually, they need to tell us our business problem, so what is their business problems, and accordingly we will suggest them some solutions, and we will test those solutions, and that would be in most of the cases is free of cost, right? So that they can see whether that is complementing their business or not. If yes, then we can move ahead with the further steps. So I think this is the approach which customers should follow, and that is the right approach for their business acceleration as well.
Thank you very much. My another question would be, India used to be a servicing market for the global world. Now we are trending towards the manufacturing sector. Do you really think that the kind of technology like AWS and the other cloud services will really help the manufacturing sector in the logistics and in every way? What are your points on that, and what are your thoughts?
See, technology is enabler for any business, right? So you can talk about any industry, whether it is manufacturing. You have mentioned manufacturing, so I would like to give some examples. We can use Gen AI, we can use IoT, we can use machine learning in manufacturing also. Like in production, suppose there is a manufacturing company and they're producing something. So testing those products, quality test and all. In all the phases, we can implement AI, ML, and Gen AI solutions. So we are already have built certain solutions on that, and we are helping the customers to identify and to actually fast track the process. There are lots of manual task which they are doing as of now, but with the help of AML solutions, Gen AI, we can actually fast track those process, and there will be very less error when they will advance in technology. So definitely, cloud adoption, modernization, generative AI, all these solutions are helping across the industries, whether it is manufacturing or you can say any sort of industry.
Well, thank you very much. That's an impressive answer, Arun. But moving to my next point, I mean, we've been talking about Gen AI and Gen AI too much. On that front, there is a very big threat which is being on hawks for the new gen set of people. Every day in reports that the Gen AI or the AI technologies is going to kill market jobs and everything. How do you see these hawks or these things or potential rumors out there uh, in continuation with the job opportunities? I mean, if we talk about the next 5 years, the AI will actually grow much faster than what it is in the right now stage. Do you really believe that it is going to kill the jobs, or it has been the new set of age where which was in 90s, the computers have taken over from typewriters, the AI is going to take the same set of things
Yeah,
from people for the
yeah.
people?
Actually, you answered a question. So this is how it would be in future if you can see. Always, whenever a new technology come, there will be certain jobs which will be obsolete for sure. But to all the person who are in the job right now, I would only request and urge that we should always advance ourselves, right? We should learn new technologies because there are lots of new jobs will be coming up in future, right? So it's not like jobs will be gone. The nature of the job, the type of the job will be changed. Even lots of more new kind of jobs will be there in the market. So it's not like jobs will not be there and there is any problem for the job seekers or workers. Only the nature of the job will be changed. So as an employee, always we should always focus on the advancement. What is the new technology coming in? We should learn those technology. That's it. There is no there's no reason to worry for Gen AI and all because this is something which is going to help us a lot as an employee. Because I think nowadays you can see every employee is using generative AI chatbots, right? All the solutions, right? So it is helping us actually. Only thing is we need to keep learning. That's it. There is no reason to worry about it.
All right. My last question would be to you and even to you, Kar. Uh, the kind of event which we hold it today, I mean, we've been experiencing. Do you really think that in place of CIO summits, we need more workshops to allure the MSME and especially the SME sectors to come and understand that why it is so important, or get trained on all these technologies, which you pointed out that there is a lack of awareness, there is a lack of unknowingness which is there. So, do you really think that the workshop solutions which can actually help uh, in for SMEs and MSMEs, people or founders to come down and get the solution from that, and how Redington willingly to go ahead and support that sort of
I think
initiative?
yes, you're right. Definitely, I would say yes. We should do the workshop and we actually keep doing it. So there are two type events. This event is basically industry agnostic. So we have invited CIU, CTO from all the industries. When we talk about the workshops, we try to focus on certain industry. What is the problem of that particular industry and what solutions we have built for that industry and how we can help, right? So in that workshop, we can show that kind of approach actually we can follow in that workshop, and we do that, and definitely in future we will plan for that also.
Thank you very much. And last point.
So, in addition to what Arun said, my point would be I also feel there is a gap in the industry. In most of the CIOs, in most of the companies, they're facing some problem, some sort of problem in terms of technology adoption and also execution. So, this like events like these enables them to come to the same dais, share their problem, also hear from the technical partners like AWS, Redington, and RMS Consulting, where they can share their own problem and here's some solution. As an example, a few days prior, I was talking to one of the universities based out of Mumbai. They were having lots of physical copies of multiple question paper and everything. So they wanted to digitize all the copies, and manually digitizing those copies is very hard and challenging. So what we offer them, we are offering them a OCR-based AI-enabled solution where they can digitize their entire physical copies. They can generate question bank automatically. Also, question answer marking can happen using AI on top of AWS. So this is an example how they can share their problem and get the solution industry specific.